The names of more than 14,000 officers, those names are etched for all eternity onto the blue-gray marble walls of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C., as is sung at the candlelight vigil each year that dedicates those names and rededicates a commitment to never forget those who have died for us. The poem goes like this. A man in blue has lost his life in service of the law. The love that makes the sacrifice is the greatest love of all. So today, on behalf of the City of Lilburn, I would like to share with you, all of you that are here tonight, the many ways in which we honor Michael T. Hester, whose service to our city will never be forgotten. In October of 1996, the Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners did hereby resolve that the bridge on Rock Ridge Road over Camp Creek be officially named the Michael T. Hester Memorial Bridge. And 2 years ago, the Lilburn Police Department restructured the lobby of the police headquarters building and now proudly displays a picture of Mike and his badge number 913, which has been officially retired. Each year, the Lilburn Police Department donates an annual sum of $250 on behalf of Michael T. Hester to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial. And finally tonight, a special proclamation will be presented and read by Mayor Johnny Christ, and a special plaque will be presented by Lilburn Police Sergeant Tim Allen, and with a small story behind what he did a couple years ago. So now I'd like to ask Mayor Chris and Lisa to come up, please.
Whereas Officer Michael Hester became a member of the Lilburn Police Department on the 24th of June, 1993. And on the 19th day of April, 1994, in the performance of his duty, Officer Hester lost his life. And whereas he was a dedicated, conscientious, and hardworking officer who committed his life to enforcing the law, thereby protecting the citizens of the City of Lilburn. And whereas Michael Hester was named Officer of the Quarter for the fall 1993, Officer of the Year 1993, and Officer of the Year 1993 as a result of his quick response and action in preventing a perpetrator from escaping and possibly injuring innocent citizens. And whereas, friends, fellow officers, and the citizens of the City of Lilburn recognize Officer Hester's courage and dedication. And whereas the heartfelt appreciation of the community we offered to his memory and to his family, now that therefore be it proclaimed, that Lilburn City Council does hereby proclaim April 19th, 2014 as the Michael T. Hester Day in the City of Lilburn, and urge the community to remember Officer Hester for his service to the Lilburn community. In witness thereof, I set my hand and the seal to be fixed on this 14th day of April 2014.
Wow, I didn't think it was going to be that hard. I stand here today very, very humbled. In my 20 years of law enforcement, I have done everything I can to honor all of our fallen brothers and sisters, no matter where they're from. 2.5 years ago, I came to the Lilburn Police Department and immediately was received by my brothers and sisters here. And being here, I started hearing stories of Officer Hester and what he meant to the officers here that worked with him back then. And I could think nothing better to do than to try to figure out a way to honor him, because that's just what I feel like I should do, and we should all do constantly. It's never too much. In October of last year, I heard of a ride and run to remember in Washington, D.C. for the purpose of raising money to maintain the Officer Down Memorial Wall and everything that they do for the families of officers that are killed in the line of duty. So I requested the chief that I be allowed to go. I had to raise some money. It was minimal. It was easy to do from the support of our officers in the community. We raised the money that I needed, plus a lot more, about 300% more than what I had set with my goal, to go up and donate in honor of Michael. And while I was up there, I thought it would be nice to get a sketch of his name on the wall and frame it along with the official number that I ran with in honor of Michael Hester. The challenge point they gave us, the pencil that I actually used And it's a nice little scribe on a thing for his family, for you guys to take and know that we'll never forget him or any of our other brothers and sisters. And I hope I speak on behalf of every officer that we appreciate and honor him for his ultimate sacrifice, and your family will always be part of it.